And then we're going to present. All right, so we have new device health reports available or coming available. It's in public preview now. I will make sure that I put the link in there so you can get to the blog and to the docs page as well. But basically what it is, and just what we're going to do is I'm going to demo the sensor and OS tabs, the Microsoft Defender Antivirus Health tab, show you some of the device page mini reports and some available export options. And if I can remember the future plans, I'll tell you there as well. I do have some screenshots. I'm going to try and make sure I can do this in my demo environment, but I do have the screenshots there. That's the wrong link, as it says. Let's see. There we go. So we want to go to security.microsoft.com. Everybody hopefully is familiar with this. And this is the wrong. Just make sure I'm logged in. Yep, I'm logged in the right person. So under reports, you'll actually notice a new tab here for device health. First of all, like I said, it's in public preview. So if you have preview features turned on, this should automatically show up. If you don't have preview features turned on, you will not be able to see this. But because it's just a report, it'll show up. If you have it, you don't have to flip any switches other than have preview features turned on. When you go into device health, you're going to see a few different things. Actually, what I should do is open up the Microsoft demo one, because it'll probably have more information in there. And this way I can switch back and forth anyway. Again, go to the report section. And then go to device health. So you're going to see two different tabs, sensor health and operating system, and Microsoft Defender Antivirus Health. There is 3 cards here. I just want to make sure. Yep, everything's the same. So a couple things to note that when we start looking at some of this stuff right away, there's gonna be some information that we're not getting from Linux and Mac at this point. They will come later on, but from a Windows 10 perspective, we're going to get all the information you need from there. You'll notice on top, we're going to have current state, and then we're going to have device state over time. So for the last 30 days, what the device state is. Operating systems and platforms, where you see current state, same thing, 30 days. You fly over it, it's going to show you the different information in there. You can also filter as well, and you can see all the different things that you could filter on. So if you're looking for a specific OS, a specific group as well, in between different dates and times, you can do that as well. And you can see the different device groups as well that you wanted to do. When you want to get more information about any of these, depending on where you click, it's actually going to bring you directly to the device inventory, and it'll create a filter based on the piece that you clicked inside that report. The Microsoft, the next tab is going to be a lot different, and I think it's going to what they're doing there is pretty cool, and we'll show you what I mean by that in a few minutes. But again, it'll bring you directly here. It'll actually create the filters for you, so you don't have to do that as well. You again, anywhere you click in here, it's actually going to bring you to that report and set you up with the filters already in place. As far as timing goes and the refresh of the data that we see at Microsoft, we're getting this data refreshed every 15 minutes. By the time it gets to you, it'll be between 30 minutes and an hour. So just so you understand from a refresh, we're going to try and tune that down a little bit more, but right now it's between 30 minutes and hours when you start to look at the refresh as well. Trying to see if I took any additional notes on that. The current stage, yep, no, that's good there. So the next piece is going to be the Defender Antivirus Health Report, and there's going to be 8 different cards here that show different things. It'll show, whether something's in passive, whether it's in ER. The other thing that you'll notice too is that we're actually going to show, where am I at here? Sorry. We'll show different results, like the quick scan reports. And when you click on any of this, you get to see my spam. It's actually going to open up a flyout window on there. When you actually click anywhere in here, it'll actually open up a double flyout window for that particular device as well. And of course, there we go. And of course, you can click anywhere else on here and actually get to all the different reports. The other thing that you can do too is when you, excuse me, when you click on the flyout, you can also customize the different columns that are there. You can see we have different ones by device name, device group. Let me just turn them all on for a minute so you can see what I was talking about from the Mac and the Linux side of the house. We'll hit apply, and then you can see here, and let me just see if I can make this bigger. There we go. So you're going to see you got the device name, if it's in a group or not, what the AV mode is, active or inactive, what the security intel version is, and you'll see this is where we were talking about the security intelligence, is whether it's up to date or not. So we're not getting this data right now from Mac and Linux, and that's the one piece I was talking about. So these are different things. Also to note too is going back to the gentleman's question on how to update to the unified anti-malware engine. If your devices are not up to date from the antivirus malware engine, we're also going to get no data available because we can only get that from the unified experience. From here, you'll see security intel published, the engine version, is it up to date? And again, platform version, platform up to date, quick scan status. So again, depending on if you have quick scan scheduled, any scan errors, no data available, scan time, full status. And you can see all the information that you can get on there from that as well. You'll notice that all of these have the ability to export. So I can come up here, export, and it'll actually download a CSV file of that. Just so you can see. And the same thing goes from the sensor health and operating system as well. So when you click on one of these, it'll bring you there. You can export that as well. So you can actually get that to a CSV file to export it. Double click back. Again, operating systems and platforms, so you can get all the information you want from there. Nope. There we go. It'll let you know 42 devices doesn't, so you can see which ones are active that don't have it, 10 that are passive, and 32 that are on other nodes. And you can get more information and dive deeper into each one of them. I do like the fact that you can open the second flyout. One thing I did realize that is if you click over here, it'll actually open up that device page directly. So if you want the flyout to open up, just make sure that you click anywhere else other than on the actual device itself. You're going to get things like antivirus version. Again, the Linux devices aren't going to show up. You can, of course, click on full report, and it'll show you the full report directly from there. You're also going to get, and again, this is a test environment, so a lot of stuff isn't coming through just yet, but you're going to get devices that are out of date from both the antivirus updates and from the security intelligence updates, and of course, any antivirus platforms. All these devices are up to date, so there's nothing that's going to come from there. And you also have antivirus scan results as well, so you can click on these and then it'll pop it out, and so you can see what the actual antivirus scan results are, whether they complete or not. And it'll actually change the filters based on the different reports that you're clicking in. It also brings you to a place where you can actually get more information about those scan results. Hopefully everybody can get to this. If you got the preview status turned on, It's definitely something a lot of customers have been asking us for us so that they can get to their status information a lot quicker and also get a lot more information on the status itself. I know it was a down and dirty little demo here, but I just wanted to one feature that we are coming out with. It's in public preview. I did say I was going to give you the I had it, and let me just find it. You'll see I just did a MDE, and if you actually look at the public preview, we'll get that link into the chat window for everybody. And you can see all the different virus cards in there, and it goes through all the different things that you can set up in there as well. Filtering states and everything like that. So let me just put that in the chat window. It's kind of weird when you look at the chat window and it's actually the transcript and you see yourself talking and it's typing it out at the same time. All right, on that note, I'm going to pause there, see if there's any questions, if there's anything that anybody wants to see. And if not, we can stop the recording to see if anybody's got any questions after the recording's over.